Still on the global front, the United Nations High Commissioner for Refugees paid a visit to the President of South Sudan, Salva Kiir, to discuss the new agency's durable solutions plan for refugees in both countries. The refugee agency planned to facilitate the voluntary repatriation of both South Sudanese and Sudanese refugees from neighboring countries to enhance development in the two countries. Details of that in this report.
After years of violence, fragile peace is slowly returning to the world's youngest nation. The 2018 revitalized peace agreement led to the return of close to 3,000 South Sudanese and over 1 million internally displaced persons to their homes. The Solution Initiative is a unique opportunity to put the respective governments and displaced people at the center of planning for the future. The United Nations High Commissioner for Refugees, Filippo Grandi, says part of the solutions discussed is the reintegration of refugees in their country.
We discussed the situation of the more than 7 million people that are displaced or refugees in Sudan and South Sudan, in these two countries. Together with IGAD also accompanied me in this meeting. We are launching what we call a solution strategy. What are the solutions? How can people return home or be integrated where they find themselves in a manner that is sustainable, that is durable?
Mr. Grandi adds that they will provide a pocket of hope for returning refugees to help in stabilizing their daily lives upon return.
And as you know, also the displaced people inside South Sudan, some of them are going back home, but we need to make the conditions better in their places of origin so that they can return.
Grandi qualified that the United Nations High Commissioner for Refugees will not force any refugee to return to their country, but says the Durable Solutions Plan will also develop a legal framework for refugees living in both countries so that they will be given special status. Reporting for iAfrica News, I am Mariama Cha.
Now from that, the Organization of Islamic Cooperation has called on the international community to provide humanitarian aid to the people of Afghanistan. The emergency meeting held on Sunday was initiated by Saudi Arabia, meant to reach consensus at an early date to establish an inclusive Islamic government. Fatmata Kasim has more.
Many international organizations raise concern over the humanitarian crisis in Afghanistan following the Taliban's takeover. The Taliban launched an assault on the provincial capital of Afghanistan, leading to a total surrender of most of the towns and provincial capitals except Basra. The incumbent president, Ashraf Ghani, fled the country after the Islamist group captured Kabul, leading to the fall of the government of Afghanistan. Concerned with the death of civilians and escalating violence in the war-torn country, the Islamic Cooperation also calls for safe evacuation of civilians from Afghanistan. The organization also stresses the need for the international community to provide the much-needed support without interfering in the international affairs of Afghanistan. After the meeting, member states agreed on the need to provide humanitarian assistance in areas that need it most. A high-level delegation from the OIC will be visiting Afghanistan to convey the group's message of supporting peace and national reconciliation. The Organization of the Islamic Cooperation, formerly the Organization of the Islamic Conference, is an international organization founded in 1969, consisting of 57 member states with a collective population of over 1.8 billion as of 2015, with 49 countries being Muslim-majority countries. The role of the organization is to safeguard and protect the interests of the Muslim world in the spirit of promoting international peace and harmony. Reporting for iAfrica News, I am Fatmata Kasim.